Hello, everyone. I'm David Seymour. I am the founder of lifersearth.org. And I wanted to take some time today to explain what the platform is and what I want it to be going forward into the future. Okay? So, lifersearth.org is a social media platform dedicated to nature. It is a solely nature based social media platform. So, what does it do? You can make videos. They're called glimpses on lifereserve.org. You can make posts, you can make friends, you can track your life list. One of the primary purposes of the platform is to help people build their life list. Okay, it's a lifelong journey to find the different species of life on Earth that we still have here. It's a very rewarding activity. I started it years ago, and I can't stop. All I want to do is travel to new places and find different species. And in my case, it's everything. I love all plants and animals and fungi, everything that I see out there. I never get bored with it. I'm always looking for a new bird or a new reptile or a new insect or a new plant. Every time I travel somewhere, I'm trying to see what's there. So I want to share that enthusiasm with everyone. I want you to join a community of people like me who really cherish the life around us. So that's really what Life Reserve is. It's a place where we can gather and just share our knowledge, share our passion, share our love for nature, and hopefully, we can do something great with the platform. So yes, it's a social media platform. Like I said, you can make videos, you can make posts, you can make friends, you build your life list. There's also a taxa search. You can search any species in the database under taxa search. So that's what it does now. I am only one person. I created the entire platform on my own. Over the course of the past 2 years, I've been building it, and I'm trying to gain traction. Like I said, it's a new platform, but I have a lot of high hopes for this thing. I've been putting my heart and soul into it, and I think that if the world could get behind me, and trust me, that I can make something happen. I am a trustworthy person. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to be a billionaire or anything like that. Okay, I would never let that happen. If anything, anybody that I hire on, we would all get paid the same amount of money. Anything else goes directly back into the platform. So, what are my future aspirations for the platform? Here's what I want to have happen. Okay, I would love for thousands of people, hopefully millions, to join the platform, build their life list, and then we take the profit, any profit that we have, we buy a wilderness with it. We're going to go out and buy wilderness, sometimes adjacent to national and state forests, sometimes in sensitive areas that I feel we need to protect worldwide. And then we're going to take like a tiny percentage of that land, like a half a percentage, if we even need to do that, and put a few tiny house cabins on those locations, okay? So that members can go to those locations. If you're a member of lifereserve.org and we get to the point where I want to get to, we're going to buy the land. We're going to put tiny houses up, tiny cabins. They're eco-friendly, obviously. And so that our members can go to places that they normally couldn't go to and see the species that they've always wanted to see. Because let's be honest, like that's where I'm at right now. I can't always afford to go see the things I want to see, and traveling is expensive. I want to create a way that our members can actually see the species that we want to see, and check them off of our list. We only get to live one time. And right now, while I'm standing here talking to you, there are species out there that I want to see. You know, I want to be able to see species in locations that I can't get to. You know, and I want to create an affordable way for our platform to let people access those species. You know, in a respectful way. I do have rules on the platform. We're not harassing any animals. We're not interfering with nature. We are just observers. We use cameras. That's it. And we're always at a distance. You know, especially for protected species, we're not going to be harassing animals at all. Okay. There are a few other future aspirations that I have for the platform. One, I want people to be able to sell anything that's nature related. So if you're like an artist or a paint, you know, any kind of painter that paints wildlife, I want you on the platform. I almost have it set up to where people can sell things like that, but I'm not quite there. And the way that the platform is going to generate revenue from that is that we're going to charge a small commission. It's going to be like 1 or 2%. It's going to be really low, but it's going to encourage people to, you know, create and sell on the platform. And then in turn, we're going to turn that money into wilderness preservation and more places for our members to visit. So it's going to be like a feed loop, a positive feed loop of people participating. You find species in the wild, you know, you're a member of the platform, and then in exchange, we preserve wilderness and we give you an opportunity to see species that you probably wouldn't be able to see otherwise, you know. So the future aspirations, we have the wilderness land that I want to get eventually. We have the marketplace that we're going to have. And then also, I would eventually like to build like club locations. I don't know what I'm going to call them yet, but in populated areas where people who love nature don't have a place to go. I want to have a third place for Lifers Earth members to go to, you know, like, and all it's going to be is a small little club area where you can go in and there's going to be all kinds of nature books, you know, field guides, and computers set up so that if you, let's say you go out into the field or you go on a trip and you have like hundreds of different species you found in Brazil, you come back, you come down to the a Lifers Club and you can, you know, use one of the computers to load up all of your sightings and stuff, you know, and then they automatically, all the sightings get sent to the platform. So that's one of my other plans. And in order for this vision to come true, I need people to join lifereserve.org. You know, I have a tiered system. The first system is free. And then I also have 2, 3, and 4 other tiers that you can become a part of. And I'm just really, I'm asking the world to trust me. I know that's hard to do in this day and age, but just trust me. That's all I'm asking. This is going to be an awesome platform, and I've put my heart and soul into it, and I still am right now. Right now I'm adding more species to the database, and I'm going slow to make sure the information is accurate. Right now I'm on fish. I'm on ray-finned fishes at the moment. So if you get on the platform and you don't find a species yet, it's coming. I'm hesitant about just adding stuff blindly to the database. So I'm trying to make sure the taxonomy is accurate. So if you're a nature nerd like me, or you just passionately love nature, please consider joining lifereserve.org. It's my heart and soul. It really is. And I have faith in it. You know, it's going to be, I mean, you're on social media every day anyway. You know, you use Facebook and other platforms all the time. You know, this way you spend no more than $25 a month, and you can still be a member of a social media platform without giving these corporations your your effort. So thank you for having my time. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. All right, have a good one. Bye.